Hello, my crafty friends, it's Pamela. So today I wanted to share with you that recently I went through my craft room and did a little bit of reorganizing and destashing. I may have mentioned that before, but I came across unfinished projects. And since my goal this year is again to try and finish projects and use what I have without buying unnecessary things and use what I have, I came across 11 of these old Reader's Digests that I had taken apart and put a new curved spine on them and then fabric. So I have, like I said, 11 of these, and I have been thinking about how I want to finish them and what kind of, what theme I wanted to use for them. So after I've actually been thinking about it for a couple of weeks and had a couple different ideas, but I came up with the final conclusion that I am going to make these into travel themed journals. So let me put these away. Okay, so I wanted to show you what my inspiration was for these journals. I have a couple hundred, at least, vintage postcards. So I was going through my supplies, kind of trying to decide what I wanted to do with the journals. And when I came across these, I thought, perfect, they're going to be travel themed. So I just wanted to show you a few of these because they're just so cool. And some of them are written on, some of them are not, but they're just so pretty. I'm going to have a hard time parting with them, but I just think they're awesome, and they will just make such a great addition to the journals. So I've chosen, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 for each of the 11 journals. So I have those, and then I have some foreign language pages that will go in the signatures. I have, let's see, Japanese, Russian, Polish, German, French, Swedish or Hungarian, I think. So I've got those. Then I have some of the end papers that came out of the Reader's Digest books. So I thought I would add those for little pops of color inside. I have some old photos from the 30s, few of them are in the 20s, but 30s, 40s mostly, 50s. Then I have some old film strips that I will use as embellishments or page tabs or something. I'll find a use for them. Then I have this old, I think it's German book that is probably from the 50s or 60s, and I thought I could use the pages to either cut out images to use on tags or journaling cards, or just put a plain piece of paper or coffee dyed or tea dyed paper on one side and then use it that way. So I've got that. Then I have some flight maps that are pretty old, and they are for aviation, obviously, and so I've cut them in a couple of different sizes, and they've got some beautiful colors, and so I've got those to use. Then I have some old air atlases. Look at these pictures. Aren't those awesome? So I'm going to use those. Then I have an old map of Amsterdam. So on one side there's a map of the city, and on the other side it has these old advertisements. So I've got that. Then I just have let's see what else. I have some flight log sheets. So that's kind of everything that is, most everything that's ephemera. I do have some other bits and pieces that I'm going to put in. And then I have a variety of papers that are coffee dyed, tea dyed, lined, a couple that are printed, but mostly old papers. And then I went through all my stickers because I used to have a ton of stickers and I've used a lot of them, but I pulled out all the travel themed stickers, so I'm going to use those as embellishments. So that's kind of my introduction to the journals and what I plan on doing with them and some of the things I plan on using in them. And I will be back when I have finished stitching the signatures into the books, because you don't want to watch me do that a bunch of times. And then maybe we'll decorate one together on camera, because you don't want to watch me do 11. And they'll all be very similar because they'll have this similar items. So you see one, you see them all. But got to get them done because that craft fair is coming up soon. And I'm just working like crazy trying to make as many things as possible. So until then, I will get busy and work on these journals and get them together, and then I'll be back for part 2. So have a beautiful day, do something crafty and fun, treat yourself well, be kind to others, and God bless, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.